Trump blames Obama, not Putin, for Russia seizing Crimea.
Here's a summary of the article.
President Trump blamed the last U.S. president for Russia's illegal annexation of Crimea in 2014, praising President Vladimir Putin for outsmarting President Obama and saying he thought Russia should be welcomed back into the annual meeting of the leaders of the world's largest economic powers. Speaking in France at the G7 conference, Trump repeatedly expressed his disagreement with the decision to suspend Russia's membership in what was then called the G8 over its seizure of the crucial peninsula of Crimea from the Ukraine. President Obama was not happy that this happened and it was embarrassing to him, right? It was very embarrassing to him, and he wanted Russia to be out of what was called the G8. That was his determination. He was outsmarted by Putin. President Putin outsmarted President Obama. I can understand how President Obama would feel. He wasn't happy. A reporter pressed Trump on his assertion that Obama was behind Russia's departure from the G8. It was annexed during President Obama's term. If it was annexed during my term, I would say, sorry, folks, I made a mistake, or sorry, folks, said Trump, adding, President Obama was pure and simply outsmarted. They took Crimea during his term. That was not a good thing. It could have been stopped. It could have been stopped with the right whatever. It could have been stopped, but President Obama was unable to stop it, and it's too bad. As a candidate in 2016, Trump said he was open to recognizing Russia's claims to Crimea. The president said he didn't care if inviting Russia to an international summit on U.S. soil would hurt him politically.
This post received a score of 35,160, with an upvote ratio of 88%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
Greater than President Obama was pure and simply outsmarted. They took Crimea during his term. That was not a good thing. It could have been stopped. It could have been stopped with the right whatever. It could have been stopped, but President Obama was unable to stop it, and it's too bad. I swear no amount of satire is enough when it comes to Trump.
Trump's inner monologue. It could have been stopped with the right. Don't say nuclear force, don't say bribes, don't say tariffs. Whatever, genius, this is why they'll never outsmart me. I have the best brain.
This felt like I was reading a scene from The Simpsons when we hear Homer's brain trying to come up with an excuse.
Homer's brain, don't tell him you were at a bar. Gasps. But what else is open at night? Homer, it's a pornography store. I was buying pornography. Homer's brain, hey hey hey. I woulda never thought of that.
Simpsons were one of the best things about my childhood. Same, but also my ignorance to the world and its many problems. I miss that the most. Or maybe it's seasons 2 to 8 of The Simpsons that I miss more?
I blame Crimea. Did you see the way it was dressed, showing off its ports? Definitely asking for it.
When you are the president of Russia, they let you do it. You can do anything. Grab them by the Sevastopol. You can do anything.
I moved on her like a bitch. But I couldn't get there. And she was part of the Ukraine. Then all of a sudden I see organize an invasion and a big phony election and everything. She's totally part of Russian now.
Greater than the Ukraine. It's actually just Ukraine. Ukrainians hate when people use the in front of it.
This is true, old habits die hard though.
Should have said, the old habits.
I see the snark is strong with this one.
It's actually just snark. Snarky people hate when people use the in front of it.
It's actually the people. The people hate it when other people describing what snarky people hate about them don't put the in front of it.
At least he's finally admitting that Russia seized Crimea.
He didn't even use the name, Crimea. He said, a certain section of Ukraine that you know very well.
Come to think of it, you are right. Why is that?
He probably couldn't remember the name of it.
Or wasn't sure how to pronounce it.
That's never stopped him before.
The country of nipple. Did he ever attempt to pronounce Niger?
Maybe my modern world history is rusty, but wasn't Ukraine promised by all world leaders that if they gave up their nukes after the fall of the USSR everyone would protect them if they were to be invaded?
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.